Well, we'd like to welcome you tonight to this little presentation at Campus IACFB, and it's Bob McMahon. What we're going to talk about tonight a little bit, just for a few minutes, we're going to talk about the IACFB magazine, which goes along with Campus IACFB. I'm logged in here to the campus, but let's go over and take a look at the magazine. The magazine is at www.commercialfinanceconsultants.com, and I'm going to go ahead and put that below this presentation so you can pick it up. But the magazine is a monthly publication. It's dedicated to brokers and consultants and agents in the factoring and alternative commercial finance industry. Like I said, it's a monthly publication. Here at the top of the magazine, you're going to see our menu and, of course, a little bit about the magazine here, our various article categories, a little bit about IACFB and some other links, how to subscribe, and you log in. Although for the cover page of the magazine, the monthly page that you see right here, this is completely free. So anybody can come to IACFB magazine and see the cover page anytime they want. Here at the upper part of the magazine, these are our featured articles for the month. You'll see all types of featured articles here, and you can take a look at any article. And again, this is free for everyone. And then we have other categories. Here we have a lender spotlight. Here we spotlight a factor or a lender or some news article or something about a lender. Here we have a spotlight on YouTube, our new YouTube channel that you're looking at right now. And then we have the editor's choice, and this week's special, we have the editor choice, usually one or two articles that we know are going to be popular. And we have a very special article right here for this week for our brokers. Here we have our popular articles. These are the most popular articles that we have, usually for the last 2 weeks or so. Here we have a category, a very important category, which is business development. This is a category where we have all types of articles that help our brokers generate business and generate leads and generate refers. So we have a bunch of articles here every week. And the thing about the magazine is everything kind of rotates. When you come to the magazine 1 week and you'll see the articles, you go take a look at it the next week, you'll see a whole host of new articles out there. And the reason is that there's about 160 or maybe 170 articles in the magazine. And we rotate those articles all the time. And we always rotate them every month. But very typically, if we're adding 4 or 5 new articles during the course of the month, we will rotate the magazine at that time also. So we're always taking old articles out of the archives, updating them, and we put them into the front page. So even if you're not an IACFB member and you're looking at the industry, if perhaps getting involved in the industry as a broker, you can really learn a lot simply by coming to the IACFB magazine. Here we always have an ad, and this ad takes you to the Academy, and this is an ad for subscription to the Academy. If you've looked at some of the other posts that we've got over at our channel over at LinkedIn or over at YouTube rather, you'll know that becoming a member of IACFB is very, very inexpensive. You become the membership at IACFB is $99.95, a one-time fee, and then just $4.95 a month. And you get, of course, you got the magazine, but you get access to the entire academy at IACFB. So you got a complete training program which we talk a little bit about it here, but there's additional presentations on YouTube that you can pick up at the IACFB channel. Here we have an area. This is a feeder. It's entering the industry, career, and startup. Here we always have probably 25 or 30 current articles for you to pick out and read. Becoming a freelance broker, understanding factor broker commissions, factoring versus lending, important to know the difference, and so on. And any one of these articles, you can always pick up the article just by clicking on it. Here is an article, $42,000 payday in the story of Martha. This is an actual story. Her actual name was Marcia, not Martha, but she was a referrer, and she referred a client to IACFB, and she earned the commission on it. It was she's a greeter at a local bank, and she sent some friends over to get a loan, and they were turned down. And anyway, she knew enough about us. She sent them over to us, and we picked them up as a client right away. And we had that client for about 7 years. She was the broker of record, and over the 7-year period, she got a payment check, or she got a commission check every single month. And over the 7 years that we had that client, her actual payments, our entire commission checks, were a little over $42,000. So that was a very good client. It turned out it was a very small client when we picked it up, but because of factoring, they grew very, very quickly. So her original monthly checks, as I recall, were only about $60 or $70 a month, but it grew so quickly, it got to the point where her commissions were $700 a month. So overall, for the 7 years, she earned a little over $42,000. So that was a good client, very good client. And she was a perfect example of one of our referrers. She wasn't a broker. She wasn't a freelance broker. She worked for the bank. But she was in the right place at the right time, that was armed with the knowledge that you earn, that you gather through IACFB Academy. And where she got the knowledge was I gave a presentation to that bank. I did a pizza lunch for all the employees of the bank, and I gave them a little booklet and so on, very similar to the booklet you get with our websites now. But I gave everybody a little booklet, and I ended up getting 4 or 5 different referrals out of the bank over time. So it's very, very worthwhile. So back on here on the magazine here, you do have this area here about career and startup. And then we've got some articles on broker lifestyles, technology and productivity, the economy and the industry, kind of the outlook for brokering and being a factoring broker or commercial finance consultant in today's economy, which is a unique economy for sure. The lifestyles area is kind of neat. I mean, we've got for a good freelance broker, I mean, you make pretty good money. Let's put it that way. And you're always looking to take vacations and trips and so on and so forth. We periodically will have, for example, 5 romantic Caribbean destinations for recharging your broker batteries. And we talk a little bit about the islands and so on. We've got a lot of little articles that are interesting little articles for brokers here in this type of in the job of being a broker, being a consulting business. And also right at the end of the magazine, right at the very, very bottom, this area does require a login. Like I said before, if you are just looking at the industry and kind of checking it out, you can go to the magazine at www.commercialfinanceconsultants.com, and I'll put that address in right underneath the presentation. But you can go through the magazine, and it's always free, and you can get to all kinds of articles, hundreds and hundreds of articles. But this area down here, the very, very end, this is a training area. We have a lot of articles in here that are specific for our IACFB agents, our sponsored agents, and agents that factors send to IACFB, and our freelance brokers that are building up their network of sponsored agents. They all train through articles here in the back end, or the end of the magazine here. So this one you would have to come up here and you would have to log in right here. Okay. But other than that, it's all free, and it's a great magazine. There's really nothing else out there like it, and certainly nothing that's free. So this is a great magazine. It's free, and you always have, you can come to commercialfinanceconsultants.com, or we've got links. We've got quick links to the magazine in the IACFB Academy here. So you've always got links right to, if you've forgotten where the magazine is located, you can always go to IACFB Academy, and we have links to the magazine right here. Okay. So other than that, I think I will let you all go tonight. I think, if you haven't signed up for IACFB, it would be a good idea as you come to IACFB, get involved in our program and sign up, go to our contact and sign up for IACFB, and we'll get you on our mailing list. And we don't overburden you with a lot of email from our list. We usually have one or maybe two pieces of mail that come out through our email system. And it's all good stuff. It's how to build your business and so on. When we do have a promotion, however, we will always let you know about the promotion, and that's either at the magazine right here. You can look. It'll be tied to the promotion right here, or we have promotions area, specials and promotions right here. And this will take you to, if we have any promotions. We have a promotion going on right now, as a matter of fact, but there's always a promotion available here. So when you come into IACFB, the cost is only $99.95 plus $4.95, but it's not unusual that we have $25 off, or even as much as $50 off of that actual cost to come into IACFB. So you should always come and take a look at the menu here under pricing and look at current specials and promotions. Okay. Other than that, I think I will let you go tonight, and y'all have a nice evening.